Rocel Lopez umaarangkada sa Spear Cyber TV.
Hi guys, I'm Ren.
Hi, I'm Valerie, and we're here for the Ocean Art. We'll be experiencing the BSD Lion Trainer program.
Say hi to them, hi.
That was a nice kiss. You should have one too. We should come back here, and this is a must-see attraction here in the Ocean World. This Christmas season, right?
Usapin, talakayin, opinyon, lilinawin kasama si Rocel Lopez umaarangkada sa Spear Cyber TV.
Okay, mga kaibigan, magandang hapon po. Welcome po sa Monday edition ng programang Utol, Usapin, Talakayin, Opinyon, lilinawin dito lang sa Spear Cyber TV. At syempre mga kaibigan, ako po inyong magiging kasama, kakwentuhan, kajamming, kakosa, kadabar cats, katropa pips, Rocel Lopez po. At syempre kasama natin sa technical side, yung nag-iisa po, na walang katulad, si Joshua Mendoza. Bueno mga kaibigan, bago po tayo magpasimula sa ating mga talakayin ay siyempre batiin muna natin yung ating mga tropa pips. Unahin natin yung Tambayan Batch 85 ng Elises Guerra High School. Hindi ko na ho kayo isa-isayin, masyadong marami mga kabats So kung sino na lang maalala ko, siyempre may listahan tayo sa susunod na. Ngayon, kung sino yung maalala ko po muna, yun muna, mga katambayan, mga tambayers. Inabati natin sina Maruha, sina Amor, Marisa Cruz, sina Rodena, sina Lunabel, sina Serapio, kalimutan ko yung first name ni Serapio, Sally Serapio, at syempre sina Joselito Doji Dimla ng Pagcor, sina Nili Evangelista, sina Fernando Felix, Abed Santiago, sina Bossing Arnel, sina sino ba? Rembert Silvestre, si Winston Hilario, si Kagawad, si Romel Reyes, Roger Yabilio, Joel Lapus, at tapos sina Franco Octaviano, yan, sina Romel Reyes, tapos si Romel de la Cruz, yan, yung mga Tambayan Batch 85. So, sa lahat na po, sina Liz Lupisan, yan, good afternoon sa inyo at welcome sa programang Utol. At yung ating mga tropa pips naman sa Ilocos Norte, sina Ma'am Jenny Dinatruel Lambaro, Michael at Cheryl Pebenito, sina Ira at si Jenny ng Paraiso ni Aniben sa Lawag City, Ilocos Norte. At syempre yung aking relatives naman sa may area ng Bataan, sina Tito Rick Santiago at anak niyang si Al Santiago ng Orani, Bataan Public Market. At hanapin nyo lamang doon yung Al Carinderia. Abay, lahat po ng pagkain kumpleto sa regados po doon. Mura pa, malinis pa. Okay, at syempre yung kapatid ni Tito Rick, si Tita Meldy Santiago Angeles, na nakabase naman po sa Mabalacat, Pampanga. Tita Meldy, good afternoon. At yan, kumusta nyo po dyan? Tsaka kay Charosa, good afternoon. At siyempre, yung ating mga tropa naman dyan sa may area na San Jose del Monte, Bulacan, sina Police Colonel Orlando Castil Jr., siyang Chief of Police ng San Jose del Monte City sa Bulacan. At siyempre si Magno Frendol ng San Jose del Monte Prosecutor's Office. Good afternoon sa iyo, Magno. At siyempre yung aking kabats dyan na si Jaime Santos Pahayag na nakabase na rin po sa San Jose del Monte. At siyempre sa area na Santa Maria, sina Paring Bayan Jogrades at asawa niya si Mimi Jogrades at sa lahat ng chikiting ni Paring Bayan. Good afternoon. At yung ating mga katropa naman sa Barangay Tugatog, sina Kuya Dani at Demi Garcia, hindi si Paring Sherwin at si RD Montoya ng Dunong Bronce, Tugatog, Malabon City. At siyempre yung mga kagawad nating kaibigan dyan, sina Barangay Kagawad Sani Dadad Pineda at Barangay Kagawad Nestor Rosita, Kagawad Quintos, Kagawad Gamayaw, at siyempre sa chairman nila si Chairman Edna Valenzuela. Good afternoon. At yung ating mga kaibigan ng Kagawad sa may area ng Maysilo, si Kagawad Jerry Aquino, at siyempre si Barangay Kagawad Ruben Almoy Tilichaupo ng Barangay Puno, Valenzuela City. Ayan. At siyempre, yung ating regular viewer po, no, mga kaibigan at listener. Ito walang kupas to si Daniel, masipag, no, na mag-view, manood sa ating programa sa Utol. Hindi lang sa Utol, sa lahat ng program ng Spear Cyber TV. Si Daniel Valdez ng Caloocan City. Good afternoon to you, Daniel, at welcome sa programang Utol. At may nakalimutan pa yung ating palang mga kakosa dyan sa may area ng Sandigan Bayan, sina Kuya Albert Abed de la Cruz, ang Chief ng Sandigan Bayan Sheriff Division, at mga staff niya sina Jomar Magdasok at Robert Esteban. Good afternoon. At siyempre, yung mga taga-PSTMO ng Malabon City sa pangunguna ni retired Police Major Estelito Peñano, siyang chief ng PSTMO ng Malabon City, at siyempre sa kanyang tao ng chief ng operation, si Boss Ferdy Soco. Nga pala, maraming salamat Boss Ferdy do sa pagtulong sa akin at nahila na po yung aking auto, no, from Malabon. Malabon to Malabon din naman, kaso nga lang sa ibang area, no. At siyempre binabati natin ang Chief Prosecutor ng Malabon ng DOJ, si Chief Prosecutor Renet Evangelista. Sir, pasensya na, no, do sa istorbo ko at do sa pagkakatenga ng matagal ng aking sasakyan dyan, sana maintindihan nyo. Anyway, salamat po ng marami at napagbigyan nyo po ako, no, at sa kanya mga staff. Okay, so mga kaibigan, siguro ngayon pag-uusapan natin, alam nyo ba mga kaibigan, sa lalawigan ng Rizal, no, partikular sa bayan ng Cainta, ay talaga namang napakagaling po at napakabait itong mayor po doon, si Mayor Kit Nieto. Kung saan nga po ay napakarami niyang proyekto para sa mga taga-Cainta. Sipin mo, 13 inaugurals in 13 hours lang, ang dami niya nakagad proyekto. Mamaya mga kaibigan, pag-uusapan po natin yan at magpapakilala naman po si Joshua Mendoza para malaman nyo kung saan kayong himpilang nanonood at nakikinig. Magbabalik po kami.
Nagbabasa ka pa ba ng dyaryo? Nakikinig ka pa rin ng radyo? Hindi na uso yan. Everything now is online. So, follow us. Like, watch, and share. Mga OFWs, narito na ang Spear Cyber TV worldwide. Napapanood kahit anong oras.
Okay mga kaibigan, magbabalik po kami dito sa programang Utol, dito pa rin sa Spear Cyber TV. Ako pa rin ang inyong kasama, Rocel Lopez po. At siyempre sa technical side, si Joshua Mendoza. Bueno mga kaibigan, ngayon po ay pag-usapan natin yung about po, yung sinasabi ko kanina doon po sa Cainta. Ay nagkaroon po na isang exclusive press conference, interview dito po kay Cainta Municipal Mayor Kit Nieto. Na kung saan nga po ay to si Mayor Kit Nieto ay humihirit po na isang malasakit center kay Senator Bongo. So mapila si Cainta Mayor Kit Nieto kay Senador Bongo upang mapalawak ang pagkakaloob ng ayuda sa mga residente sa kanyang bayan at gayon din ang pasyenteng dinadala sa ospital sa kanyang nasasakupan. Sa pulong balitaan nga po mga kaibigan ay nananawagan siya kay Senator Bongo na maglagay na isang malasakit center sa kanyang bayan na maglilingkod sa mga pangangailangan ng mga may sakit. At naniniwala nga po si Mayor Nieto na sa sandaling magkaroon ng malasakit center sa kanyang nasasakupan ay malaking kaluwagan sa mga pasyente at lalo na daw niya at hindi na sila mahihirapan sa paglalakad ng mga dokumento dahil nasa isang pasilidad na lamang ipoproseso ang mga dokumento gaya ng PCSO, PhilHealth, PAGCOR, DSWD at iba pa po. At ayon nga po dito kay Mayor Nieto kinukulang ang kanilang pasilidad sa dami ng mga pasyenteng kailangan mabigyan ng sapat na medical attention po. Yan po sinasabi ni Mayor Nieto no, sa isang pulong balitaan. At sinabi rin po niya na hindi lamang mga tagay-kainta, kundi maging ang mga pasyente sa mga kalapit na bayan ay binibigyan ng maayos at libreng medical attention sa ospital ng Kainta po. At marami anyang pasyente na taga-ibang bayan na pag dinala sa ospital ng Kainta ay hindi na hinahanapan ng anumang ID na magpapatunay na residente siya ng Kainta. Tama naman po si Mayor Nieto ron. Pasyente po yun eh. So, di ba? Ba't kinakailangan hanapan kung taga-ron o hindi? So, tama po siya. At kapag ipinasok na niya sa kanilang ospital, ang isang pasyente hindi na paalisin kung meron mang kakulangan sa mga rekisito dahil kaptura ng alkalde, kaya dinadala sa ospital, ang pasyente ay kailangan niyang masuri at magamot. No? Yan po. So, pinakamaganda mga kaibigan ay medyo panoorin po natin, pakinggan yung kapiraso no, na naging panayam namin kay Mayor Kate Nieto. Panoorin po natin.
Ang ginagawa ko, because I ride nagmo-motorsiklo ako eh. So in the morning, before I reach this place, I decide on that same hour where to go. Just so I'd be, para kasi gusto ko makita, ano ba yung tsura nyo pag hindi nyo darating ako? Ano ba yung tsura ng lugar ninyo? Madumi ba? Hindi nyo ba nililinis? Tapos pagkagalitan ko sila. Ano, dilinisin nyo lang yan pag alam nyo darating ako? Hindi naman kayo talaga nangihiya sa akin. Pinagtatakpan nyo lang yung pagkukulang nyo. Ang usapan natin dito, bibigay ko sa inyo to, pero aalagaan nyo na parang inyo yung buong komunidad. Yung attitude of ownership is something that every Filipino should imbibe. Na kahit hindi sa iyo yung lugar, pag mamalasakitan mo na parang iyo yun, na ikaw lahat ang may-ari. Parang ginagawa ko sa munisipyo. At parang there's this sense of ownership na lahat na makikita ko hindi maganda, paakyat dito. Pagkagawa ko, bakit? Pakiramdam ko akin siya, responsibilidad ko na huwag kami mapinta sa mga bisita. Ang pangit naman ng CR dito, ang pangit naman ng flooring, ang pangit naman ng walls. Parang nawawala yung respeto nila dun sa opisyal at dun sa opisina nire-represent. That's my principle.
Mayor, doon sa natin, doon sa road place natin.
Ayos naman, alam mo, there's what? I think more than 800 people manning that thing every day. We get to dispatch them. Ina-assign namin isa sa sensory lugar. Lahat. Cleaning, drainage na backdoor machines, no? Tapos yung panguhuli ng mga illegally parked, tapos yung mga dinedemolish, yung mga obstructions sa sidewalks, tapos yung mga iniiwang mga tambak na pinapapick up namin sa mga trucks namin. You know, parang sila yung everyday people who will clean up your mess. Okay? Sometimes you get so exasperated by the idea that it doesn't seem like it will end somewhere. So, apart from that, we become very strict now and discipline the people na hindi dahil nandito kami, pwede itapon yan dahil alam mo yung bukas, hindi ko masastanda, hindi siya kunin. Kailangan, by nature pa lang, ngayon pa lang, dapat ginagawa nyo na yan para hindi na namin siya tinatrabaho. At second nature na sila. Parang kanina, may mga dapating ng mga bata dito. I gave them Yakult. Tapos, tinanggal nila yung mga balat. The first thing they will ask is, saan po yung basurahan? Pero kung di na sila tinutulungan sa eskwela, ilalaglag nila sa sahig, thinking that somebody will pick it up for them. Di ba? So yun yung sinasabi ko na dapat at such an early age, you get to discipline the people on how they should behave and act. So that it becomes a good society altogether. Di ba? Yung palang, start pa lang.
So itong discipline na ito na ikakas-input na.
Ay, mahigpit ako dyan. Mahigpit ako dyan. Alam nila lahat yun.
Tinutunan ng mga teachers.
Ng mga teachers. Kaya kanina, it was spontaneously remarked. Kasi, finally, yung generation ninyo, mukhang hindi na kayo talaga magkakalat. Ngayon, naman sa mga nagkakalat sa kali habang nakasakay, nagpa-deputize ako sa sa konseho. I'm authorized now to issue traffic citation tickets. Nakamotor ako mamuhuli ng mga traffic violators, including yung mga naglilitter ng station. Madali kasi nakamotor naman ako. Just to emphasize how important it is to respect yung cleanliness ng lugar. Kasi di ba, without that, ang tingin ko sa lugar, basura eh. Di ba? People, hindi ko alam bakit hindi nyo kayang sitahin yung katabi nyo na nagtapo ng chicken. Kasi ayaw nyo ng away. Alam niyo, sa Switzerland, there are 3 million people living there. And there are 3 million people policing each other. You do something wrong in the area, somebody will castigate you. Hindi na isusumbong kay chairman, kay mayor, kay governor. Nagkakalat yung kapitbahay ko, pero pwede po ba kung sabihin na ako nagsabi kasi magagalit sa akin? No, you don't even have to be embarrassed about the idea that you're writing something that you see as innately wrong. There's something wrong in what he's doing. You have to call his attention. Ano saan tayo magaling? Bashing. Saan? Sa Facebook kasi nakatago tayo. Gagawa ka pa ng fake account, tapos titirahin mo ng titirahin, di ba? Mali! You have to do it up front. Sabihin mo, Mr. X, I think you should not have, littered the street because this is something that you should, hindi ka dapat umihi sa bakod kasi alam niyo, may CR naman na ganyan, hindi niyo dapat nilabas yung mga pasunin niyo sa side mo kasi alam niyo yung daanan. And those things, bakit pag nasa ibang bansa, hiyang-hiya tayo pag pinagagalitan tayo ng foreigner? Pero pag nandito tayo, yabang na yabang pa tayo sa sarili natin na walang makagalaw sa atin. Parang sa Pilipinas, kung meron 5 milyon, meron 100 milyon tao, meron din 100 milyong siga. Lahat gusto maging leader. Wala nang susunod. Lahat na lang. Ako bida rito. Walang gagalaw sa akin.
Kaya magsisimula na yung verification nyo?
Nagsimula na. Simula na siya. Although manguhuli pa lang ako ngayong Monday pa.
Yeah. Yung bang mga PUV rito,
Yung relocation kasi, may bayad dyan sa din. Pero ang hanggat maaari, I peg it at 25 years to pay at 0 interest.
Zero.
So, which means halos po kaunting-kaunti na mababayaran sa amin para lang maibalik. And that money naman, I intend to put in a trust fund para gamitin ko rin to acquire property again. And yung mga susunod na batches, mailipat ko rin.
So Series 4 ito, meaning isang housing project, Series 1.
Oh, meron yun. Meron Series 1.
Series 4 na.
Oh, Series 4 yun. Sabihin, on the 4th series, meron akong binless na isang housing project. Malamang ano yan, mga 36 units siguro yan.
Oh, magkano average per series or per project?
When you say per project,
Yes, per project.
alam mo, pinagbilang namin siya sa 7,000, 6,000 per square meter. It was unbelievable when I started it. Parang no one wanted to believe it. Paano mo nagawa yan? Nung nag-bid lang, talagang may nagbagsak ng presyo. And then it ended up like 6,000 or 7,000 per square. Wala nang gano'n, nasa 25 na per
So
square.
mga private plots ito?
No, these are government properties, tapos nilalagay ko yung mga buildings nila doon. Inabot ko siya as a government property. But sa mga ibang housing projects, binibili namin yung lupa and then we sell it to them na naka-amortize yung 25 years.
How do you acquire the housing project? Yung mga qualifiers? Ano po ang mga requirements?
Ang preference namin po yung mga nasa estero. Kasi nga, sabi ko nga, we're also resolving here, addressing the number 1 problem which is flooding. And ang nag-cause, nag-sprout lahat sila dun sa mga creeks na humaharang and then you just cannot remove them and then let them, die. I mean, you have to move them to a place where there's also life after the...
Sa may likod ng sa may San Andres, meron ng critics. Yung mga important sectors na.
Dami yan, dami. Kasama na sa may Flandries. Kasama yan, yung Renea, yung sa may Corinthians, yung sa may Malante, yung dito sa may Santo Domingo, madami yan. Grua, San Buena.
Kaya gano'n sila karami?
We're talking siguro about, mga 3,000 to 5,000 families.
Yung pong project, yung housing project nyo, gano'n po kalami ang mabibiyayaan?
Sa ngayon, we acquired a 3-hectare property kasi dito sa may Valley Golf. And it houses something like siguro mga 800 to 900 families. So that's also already a percentage of the informal centers within our area. And then of course we have our housing project there sa Corinthians, which falls under Barangay San Roque. What else do I have? Itong lalagay ko dito sa may Imanda Avenue malapit sa Park Place. That's another housing
So,
project.
ilang housing project po sa kabuuan?
Dami siguro sa mga 8 to 9 housing projects na clustered siya. Clustered communities. Meron ako sa Lower Manggahan, Upper 4, Lower 4, Sitio Dilaing. Marami talaga.
Kasi describe nga po sa amin noong bawat unit, ang kwarto.
Siguro nasa mga 25 square meters ang kanyang area. Tapos, ang facade niya, we prefer it to be uniform para maganda siya tingnan. We allow them to fix yung loob. We provide them the shell hanggang bubong. And then we provide roads or streets or pathways, ilaw, tubig. Para when they stay there, kompleto na siya.
So parang ready for occupancy
Yes,
na.
yes, yes.
Eh,
Ngayon, nakakatalo na lang yan. Pag mas mayaman yung isang nakakuha kaysa doon sa isa, may matrabaho siya, masun siya, di mas madali siya magpalitada ng loob. Mas maganda yung bahay na kaysa sa iba.
Ilang square meter po yung floor area?
25 square.
magkano po kaya aabutin ito?
Actually yan, sa assessment na namin. Basta ang sinabi ko nga, parang roughly, they just have to pay something like mga 600 to 700 pesos a month. Parang ganun lang. Ganun lang ang computation. Kaya meron pa pala kami sa Parola, meron pa pala kami sa Tribo. So it skips me already dahil dami nga eh.
So by the completion, with the completion of your project, housing project, parang wala nang magiging informal settlement kasi
I'm very strict about yung mga transients na dumarating dito na wala naman talagang tirahan. Kasi pag iniwan na yan ng tao, I just make sure na may nagbabantay na walang pwedeng lumipat dyan at tirahan ulit. Initiba namin as they leave. E mamaya biglang overnight, may tayo na naman sila dahil nakita nila maluwag na naman yung area.
How would you monitor po? How do you monitor your
There's just a lot of people roaming our areas, the tannots, the police, our NPSO, our street leaders, our road leaders. Dami
Kasi
sila.
nagiging background po kasi ang kainta. So, parang yung mga informal settlement from other...
Binabantayan namin talaga eh. Binabantayan namin.
May passing, lapit ang passing.
Plus the fact na ang daming benefits kasi through social service dito, free hospitalization, di ba? Free burial, free cremation, free meds, free college, dami eh. So there's really reason why you would opt to migrate to Cainta. I mean, if you come from provinces and then you hirap sa buhay, you will choose this. Kasi ang daming pinanibigay.
I heard po na magpapatayo kayo ng home for the aged.
Yes, home for the aged. Yeah. Ang ginagawa ko, because I ride nagmo-motorsiklo ako eh. So in the morning, before I reach this place, I decide on that same hour where to go. Just so I'd be, para kasi gusto kong makita, ano ba yung tsura nyo pag hindi nyo yung darating ako? Ano ba yung tsura ng lugar ninyo? Madumi ba? Hindi nyo ba nililinis? Tapos pagkagalitan ko sila. Dilinisin nyo lang yan pag alam yung darating ako. Hindi naman kayo talaga nangihiya sa akin. Pinagtatakpan nyo lang yung pagkukulang nyo. Ang usapan natin dito, bibigay ko sa inyo to, pero aalagaan nyo na parang inyo yung buong komunidad. Yung attitude of ownership is something that every Filipino should imbibe. Na kahit hindi sa iyo yung lugar, pagmamalasakitan mo na parang iyo yun, na ikaw lahat ang may-ari. Parang ginagawa ko sa munisipyo. At parang there's this sense of ownership na lahat na makikita ko hindi maganda, paakyat dito. Pagkagawa ko, bakit? Pakiramdam ko akin sa responsibilidad ko na huwag kami mapinta sa mga bisita. Ang pangit naman ng CR dito, ang pangit naman ng flooring, ang pangit naman ng walls. Parang nawawala yung respeto nila dun sa opisyal at dun sa opisinang nire-represent. That's my principle.
Mayor doon sa natin, doon sa road place natin.
Ayos naman, alam mo naman. So, from the farmers, diretso sa consumers. That's why yung presyo, sobrang baba talaga and people started lining up.
So Kadiwa, Mayor, like Marcos type?
Yes, it was patterned after that. The idea na you cut the cost by removing the middlemen. And then, DTI now provides transport for the farmers. Tapos, diretso dito yung produce. Ako naman, I provide the venue for free.
May kita doon ng municipal, Mayor?
I don't charge anything. Kasi nga, gusto ko, maramdaman ng tao kung gaano kamura yung mga bilihin.
Paano yung venue presyo doon?
And it's ours. Liwasan yun. It's a public.
Wala silang binabayaran?
Wala.
Maintenance po nung area.
Wawalis ko lang naman. Simento lang wala. Ano mangyayari?
Hindi, about electricity, water.
That's already part of the organic duty of the government to at least provide basic utilities for people to enjoy their stay in Cainta. Diba? It's like, paano yung munisipyo yung aircon sa lobby? I mean, that's part of it. This is a public facility. We were not really expected to charge every nook and corner.
So, madalis na rin mas mura sa Kadiwa compare sa public market.
Malayo talaga.
Hindi kaya siya nagkakaroon ng conflict
Hindi
dahil
naman. Malayo naman kasi market namin sa kanila.
so yung malalapit lang sa Kadiwa, doon na lang pupunta.
I guess, or talagang dead set ka on getting it cheap and then you go. May mga specific vegetables na that comes from the north. Talagang pag binagsak dito, sobrang mura. And some of them are not even available dito sa market. The big ones are all here now. they chose Caintanao as a situs outside of Metro Manila to build their new central business districts. Diba? Nag-sprout eh. Parang everybody now is parang looking at ano yung property natin ganito. Yung mga presyo, nag 200% increase ang valuation ng mga property values along the highways. Because they saw, ay mga wala naman. I cannot say perfectly that it's gonna be a flood-free thing because we are the recipients of water coming from the higher ground. Pero at least the mitigation is ang dali-dali mag-subside ng tubig. Oh, if a flash flood mo kami, paano ibabagsak nyo lahat yung tubig? Pero in a matter of 20-30 minutes, you won't see it anymore. And the people appreciate that. Meron dati maakapang ng 6 na oras o 8 oras, may 30 minutes na wala ng tubig. Salamat kung yun, barahin yung mga kanan. You have to help us.
Pero yung ease of doing business natin, gano'ng kabilis?
Yung one-stop shop dati, I think we are one of the most effective eh. Yung treasurer ko kasi galing sa experience progress, you have to sacrifice. If you always look at the negative side, that there will be Herculean traffic in the area, I mean, that's something that to be expected. But after you build it, and after the sacrifices, darating naman yung point na ang transportation mo will become easy. So, yung magalang development, I try to pacify impatient people who will be affected by it. And tell them that there is a promise of a better tomorrow if you just remain patient. So, we should not be resistant to change and progress. Kasi sa atin, di ba, ang kultura ng Pinoy, okay ang change, pero pag kami na maapektuhan, hindi siya okay. That's how we think. That's really, really wrong, di ba? I mean, if you want change, first, apart from it starting from you, you should not be afraid to be affected by it. Di ba? That's the situation.
So,
may widening, tinamaan yung garahe mo. Teka, huwag mo na yung wide, tatamaan pala garahe ko eh. Eh, paano gusto mo malapad ng tali, pero ayaw mo naman mag-sacrifice? You have to put your own fair share, no? In the realization of something good for
so makakatulong po siya para maging conducive traffic sa kayo.
which, of course, because the PUJs will be lessened. And then yung retail way of transporting people will be lessened, mitigated.
Sir, Sir, how's your relationship with the provincial government?
Okay naman. We're good. I respect. Sa placement, for the last how many years, you can talk to Dato Galit, may peso officer. Parang, marami kasi nakipag-tie up sa ating mga private companies who is into hiring. No? Kanya na, on that basis pa lang, alam ko na kaagad kung ano yung dapat na course na i-offer namin base doon sa demands ng mga employers. Oh, for example, BPO, kailangan maraming magaling mag-English. So yung proficiency sa English, we try to train them. No? Kung ano bang courses na i-offer namin, short course or it's a 4-year course, para mag-equip sila. Yun ang pinakamalaki ang demand din BPOs di ba? If you want to stay in the country. Otherwise, if you're being trained there by TESDA for mga welding, etc., it means you're bound to go abroad.
Mga skilled workers.
Oo.
So far, Mayor, ilan po yung year dito? Ilan po yung na-hire natin?
No, I cannot be accurate about the data. But if you want to seek Nat's help, he can get in touch with Dado. And then he can provide you the figures that you need for your news.
Yes, sir.
How's your
DLG Awards.
Gumagamit nun.
So, ibig sabihin
I mean,
po,
alam mo, the nice thing about being able to listen to people's stories, no, not only problems, is you get to know that there is a sector here that needs attention at pwedeng maging situs yung lugar mo para yung grupo nila, yung mga kailangan ng grupo nila, ma-address. Kumano, mga skaters. Parang, look around, may makikita bang skate park dito. You go to first world countries, they will always have skate parks. And I thought like, sige, kaya ko naman gastusin yan, gagawa ko na isa. Sabi ko kung kada bayan will be able to come up with something that's not so parang generic as a basketball court, mabuti yan, di ba? Merong baseball field, may isang pang soccer, merong isang pang, di ba? If you can just focus on something like that, di sana lahat tayo magkakaroon tayo ng
Saka yung skateboarding kasama na sa international.
That's one more thing. Gagawa pa ako ng pang BMX. BMX riders.
Okay na. Street sports.
Yeah, parang saw it in Singapore. Parang impressive. Ayun, ginawa tayo.
Yung ano po, yung crematorium po.
What about it?
Yung idea po para maglagay ng crematorium.
Kasi napupuno na yung ano ko, yung mga apartments ko. Kailangan na ako magsulong para lumiit yung space na kailangan. So, have you visited our cemetery? O not, samahan mo sila. And then you'll see for yourself how nice it is. And it's for free.
Mayor, nahuli lang ako.
Yung na, nahuli niya.
Tatanong pa yung maganda kasi nag-ulan. We understand na isa sa mga problema, hindi lang sa Kayunta, sa Di Marikina, yung baha.
Oh,
At isa sa mga nakikitang solusyon, meron niya kaming ginagawa.
System tank.
Yung system tank. More or less.
Yan ang dahil nangyayari pag late kayo. Kaya naman business yan.
Yan ang kasi...
Well, system tanks are actually designed to absorb water na hindi kaya.
Saan design to, Mayor, itong
Sa
system
BGC, sa Balibasan Global City.
Gano'n
Sa Netherlands, 5 meters. Sa mga bansa, sa Florida, na mga kali nila ang ilalim ay tubig. Diba? So the concept is build as many containers as you can to store the water there while you cannot absorb it dun sa mga creeks and outlets. That's the idea.
And then after, yan, yung na-store na mga tubig,
Yeah.
magagamit yan pag summer naman. Pag summer,
You don't store it
Sa
permanently.
in
The following day, you have to remove the water because that has to be empty all the time.
okay.
Kasi pag dumating na ulan, anong silbi niya kung puno?
Ko, parang tabu ito sa inyo na ayaw niyong pag-usapan dahil one time parang nabasa ko na in-encourage ka na, pinupush ka na governor ng Rizal, pero sabi mo, wag mo kami guluhin dito.
Doon mo kami pagsabungin.
Yes. Bakit gano'n ang, yun ang hiling ng karamihan?
Kasi bakit ba dito sa Pilipinas, pag gumagawa ka ng maganda, kailangan ka i-promote. Hindi mo pwedeng payagan ka na lang matapos. But why do we always have to think of another position that would create animosity with whoever is there? Diba? These people working in the provincial government are doing their best to help our people. Ngayon, dahil tapos na yung term ko, guguluhin ko sila kasi wala na akong pwesto. Hindi mo pwedeng maging option na tumigil lang ako dahil nagawa ko naman ang kailangan kong gawin. Kailangan ba hanggang sa kahuli-huli ang sandali, lumalaban ako hanggang sa makaramdam ako ng talo or makaranas ako ng talo? Diba? I mean, if you're good in one place, fine. If you're destined to go higher, God will provide you that. You don't even plan it anymore. It will just fall into your lap and it's really up to you if you will take it or leave it.
Meaning, open kayo.
Hindi. I'm not even planning to be one. But if I'm destined to be elsewhere, MMDA ka, mag-secretary ka sa cabinet, it's God's will. Pero kung tinatanong mo, am I eyeing anything right now? Wala. I'm looking forward towards, retirement dito sa public service.
So that's another option, yung holding a position from the national government.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, I'm interested in applying for the FMDA because I know I can do a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Sir, the FMDA masyado kasi masyadong politicized yun. Ayoko ng politika.
How about ang sinasabi nila na sinasana nila yung wife will
We will have to talk about it because I cannot just impose my will on her. Alam niyo, kikwento ko na sa inyo. Isang gabi, umuwi ako ng bahay. Tapos, sabi ko, si Tart, gutom ako, may pagkain ba? Tapos sabi niya, meron, nagluto ako. Kita ko, tinikma ko. Tapos sabi ko doon sa, namin, sa isang, staff ko. Pwede ka ba magluto na hotdog o kaya itlog? Tapos lumapit sa akin asawa ko, sabi sa akin, matamang ba? Sabi ko, ayaw mo kasi magkasakit. Tapos parang she felt a bit slighted that I had to motion her. Ikaw po ka, kwentuhan tayo. Alam mo, parang yung virtue yun ng patient is something na pinag-aralan ko dito sa opisina ko. Na before, lumilipad ang mga kutsara, plato, pag ayoko magkain. But now, here I am, trying to confront something na maybe not to my taste, but I know she has reasons for doing it for me. And then you just look at your wife and then you say, mahal ko itong taon to, Hindi ko siya pwedeng awayin dahil lang sa pagkain sinayang sa akin. Fast forward, the following day, we have coffee. Headline sa dyaryo, Philippines tops, Philippine women tops leaders in business. Three key positions were there. Chief Finance Officer, Chief Operating Officer, and Human Resource Director. I showed the papers to my wife. HRD siya na isang oktubre. Sagot niya sa akin, kaya huwag kang masyadong demanding at inutusan ako magluto. In other words, may karir ako, may karir ka. O ngayon, going back to your question, nakita niyo na ba siyang kumalat dito sa kainta? Hindi. Nakita niyo ba siyang umikot at takipagkalat? Hindi. Kasi, pag-uusapan pa natin yan. Only if she likes. But if she doesn't like, I will quietly leave this place. Wala problema.
Mayor, nabanggit nyo, if God's will, at saka open kayo sa, nabanggit nyo na rin secretary, open ba kayo kung sakasakaling napipisil kayo na pwedeng sa ilang mapabilang sa cabinet position ng Duterte administration?
Ito naman sa offer already. I have to politely decline. Hindi pala. Oh.
Sir, ayaw po ng mga ka-ingenuous na
because
umalis.
I won by a landslide. Anong offer? Yeah, huwag mo na sabihin. But there was already an offer when he won. Oh, but since it was just my second term, and I won overwhelmingly, parang ang daya naman na I got the mandate and then left it. Parang mali, di ba? So you just take the leap of faith. No? If you feel like you will end up holding a cabinet post, don't run anymore so that you don't get to deprive the people of the choice apart from you na pwedeng maging tamang mayor. Kasi kunyari, tatakbo kunyari mayor, yung vice mayor nanalo, ako in-appoint, lumaban yung vice mayor nag-succeed. Kasabi ng mga tao, ikaw hindi ka naman pala uupo nito, sana yung isa kinupo namin. Kasi mas konsunado namin kaysa sa vice mayor na naging mayor. So you're actually depriving them of their right to choose. You are actually fooling them. Niloloko mo yung mga tao eh. Ginawa mong jumping board, naniguro ka lang. Huwag ganon, di ba? Pag nasa gobyerno ka, huwag masyadong selfish yung interest mo. Kasi at the end of the day, pag umarap ka naman sa mga tao, you will just be remembered for all the good deeds you did, hindi doon sa inamas mong pera.
So, Mayor, what is your plan after your term?
I don't know. I don't really have plans for now. I have some businesses to attend also, which I am already running. I can go back to law practice. I have a law firm. I can teach in the academy. I can have myself siguro apply for appointments sa judiciary or maybe join a cabinet if the new president will think like it's worthy to include me in the roster. I can be a comedian if you want.
Last term nila.
Last term.
Okay na kayo. Meron po ako isang kasi
Okay, so mga kaibigan, napanood nyo yung konting video interview, live interview namin kay Mayor Kit Nieto. At bukod po dyan, mga kaibigan, ay nagkaroon po rin ng 13 inaugurals in 13 hours lamang sa bayan ng Cainta sa Lalawigan ng Rizal. Kung saan po, paki-flash na lang Joshua, yan po ay yung Wang Cainta Passenger Terminal. Yan po, makikita nyo po sa screen ng inyong mga cellphone. Yan po yung sinayaan na inaugurate na terminal po ng mga sasakyan sa bayan ng Cainta. Ito po yung nasa bandang Barangay San Andres sa Cainta, Rizal. Ayan po makikita yun, napakalaki, may kanya-kanyang divisyon na at ayan, pinasinayaan po sa pangunguna ni Mayor Kit Nieto. At gayon din yung housing project nila, yung Series 4 na po ito, no? Diyan naman sa may Barangay San Jose o San Roque, Cainta, Rizal. Ito po yung Corinthian Housing Project ni Mayor Kit Nieto o ng bayan ng Cainta po para sa mga residente ron. Kita nyo, ayan, paki-flash Joshua, yung Corinthian Housing Project Series 4. Kita nyo, ang ganda ho ng pasilidad. Oh. Ang ganda ng bahay niya. Talagang yari po sa bato, simentado, at talaga namang wala ka nang hahanapin pa. At bukod po dyan ay meron ding One Cainta Arena. No? Kung meron pong tinatawag na Philippine Arena, ay meron din po sa Cainta na Juan Cainta Arena. Ito po naman ay doon sa may bahagi ng Barangay San Juan, Cainta Rizal. Nakikita nyo po sa naka-flash, tabla po siya, kahoy po, no? Yung kanyang sahig at may mga upong parang style PBA po, no? May mga upuan sa mga magkabilang gilid at yan po, talagang komportable po mga maglalaro ng basketball. Marami pong player din doon ng basketball sa Cainta. At sumunod dyan mga kaibigan, itong Juan Cainta Skate Park. Skate Park, sabihin ito, skating, di ba? Yun ba yun? Hindi ako nagkakamali, no? Yun yung skate park. So ito naman ay sa may Monte Vista Park Subdivision, sa may Barangay Santo Niño, sa Cainta Rizal. Napakarami talaga yan, no? Pang-apat pa lang ho yan, ano? Ito pong pang-5 ay yung Park and Recreation, no? Doon sa Vista Verde Executive Village sa Cainta Rizal din po. Ayan, sabihin pwede ka rin mag-jogging, mag-exercise, mag-zumba, etc. So po doon mo nilagay ng Cainta Municipal Government. At sumunod po, yung pang-anim ay yung Juan Cainta Public Market. Ayan po, makikita nyo po sa inyong mga fresh cellphone. Doon naman po nailagay ito sa may Barangay Santo Domingo, Cainta Rizal. Kung saan nakita nyo po yung pasilidad. Ayan po, naka-tiles po, may mga ilaw, kuryente. So, kompleto po. Kaya yung mamimili po nito ay komportable at hindi po siya marumi, no? Malinis po. So, yun po yung pang-anim. At ang pang-pito po, mga kaibigan, ay itong Cosmos Park. Hindi ko na ito, park ho ito, parke. So, pangapasyalan, yung ika nga, pag gusto mo mag-relax, punta ka sa parke, ayan po. Yan naman po ay sa may Greenland Subdivision sa Barangay San Juan, Cainta Rizal. At ang sumunod po ay yung Juan Cainta Multipurpose Covered Court. Aba, ito po. Kita nyo, ito po may covered court po nilagay, ginawa sa may Liria Circle Street, Vista Verde Executive Village, Cainta Rizal. Ayan po, covered court po siya. Ganda. Kung makikita nyo sa mga cellphone nyo, talagang dekalidad po yung ginawa pong covered court dito sa bayan ng Cainta po. Ayan po yung pang-8. At ang pang-9 po ay itong Juan Cainta Memorial Chapel. Ayan po. Ibig sabihin po, chapel, ito po yung pwedeng borulan, kung ano man, pwede pong dalhin dyan. Ito po sa may A. Bonifacio Avenue sa Cainta Rizal. Ayan po. Sumunod ay sa Social Hall and Mini Park. Ayan, Social Hall and Mini Park. Yan po sa may Parola, Barangay San Andres, Cainta Rizal. So ito, yung po pwede kayo magdaos ng mga program, etc. Siguro, yan. Tapos meron po kasamang park. Kasama na rin yung parke. Ayan po. Yan po yung iba pang proyekto ng bayan ng Cainta. At yung pong installation of the crematorium. Ayan po. Speaking of crematorium, nung nakaraan, naalala nyo, ay sinabi na natin yan sa interview natin kay Mayor Kate Nieto, yung naggawa siya ng crematory. Doon po sa Juan Cainta Public Cemetery sa Barangay San Juan, Cainta Rizal. Kasi ayon po kay Mayor, ay puno na yung kanilang sementeryo. Kaya medyo hirap na. So, ang pinakamagandang naisip niya ay maglagay ng crematorium. So, libre na ang yung mga namatayan. Wala na po problema dahil libre ho ang cremation, no? At yun po, pati po yung paglalagyan ng ash ng inyong mga mahal sa buhay na i-cremate ay gagawin din po ng bayan ng Cainta. At ang last po ay yung Municipal Disaster and Resilience Office. Ayan po, makikita nyo sa inyong mga cellphone. Yung mga pasilidad, yung mga equipment nila ay kompleto po if ever dumating ang mga disaster sa bayan po ng Cainta. Okay, so mga kaibigan, yan po at ang nangyaring pulong balitaan kay Mayor Kate Nieto sa Cainta Rizal ng grupo ng Pamamarisan Rizal Press Corps po. Siyempre sa pangunguna ng aming Presidente si Neil Alcober at Vice Presidenta si Vic Aquino Tanes at siyempre lahat po ng Direktor at isa na po ron sa inyo ang inyong lingkod, no? Okay, sa mga kaibigan, kayo na po bilang magbigay ng reaksyon dyan po sa proyekto ba. Napakaganda, sabi ko nga kay Mayor, mga kaibigan, nagbiro ako, Mayor, meron pa ba ritong kapirasong pwedeng lugaran? Nagtanong bakit daw, baka pwede dito na ako tumira. Siyempre lahat libre. Meron pa ho, bukod pa ho yung pagpapakain niya sa mga residente. Araw-araw po yung gabi-gabi, hapunan. Ang dadalhin lang po ng mga residente is plato, kutsara, tinidor para walang kalat. Diba? Tama yun. Ang galing nung naisip ni Mayor Nieto yun. Dahil magdadala lang ang mga residente ng plato, kutsara, tinidor, pipila ron, isang takal hong kanin at 2 klaseng ulam. Take note, 2 klase. So may option ka. Diba? Kung di mo gusto yung isa pwede. So basta 2 ulam po, araw-araw po yan. At sabi po ni Mayor Kate Nieto, hanggang sa matapos ang kanyang termino. Anyway, Mayor Nieto, at congratulations, more power, at sana hindi magbago ang iyong imahe at ang iyong mga proyekto, yung mga layunin mo para sa mga taga-Cainta. At naway sana madinig, madinggin ni Senator Bongo yung kahilingan mo na magkaroon ng malasakit center. Senator Bongo, ito yung chance na total, naglalagay kayo ng mga malasakit center, abay baka po pwede natin bigyan ito bayan po ng Cainta. So anyway mga kaibigan, ay tunguhan naman po natin ngayon yung pinuntahan natin isang press conference dyan po sa Quezon City, kung saan ay sa InFocus News and Information, kung saan pinangunahan po ni dating Senator Kit Tatad yung pong nangyaring balitaan dyan po sa Quezon City, kung saan po siya naging host at moderator. Kasama po sina Ariel Ayala at sina Boss Bobot Pradehas. At naging bisita naman po dito ay si Senate President Tito Soto, kung saan po ay tinalakay naman po rito mga kaibigan yung about sa Visiting Forces Agreement at gayon din yung about sa Anti-Terrorism Act, about sa mga terorista. Alam nyo naman yung nangyari sa Marawi Siege, etc. Kahit saan man yung mga NPA. So marami pong mga nagtanong kung ano yung sa Anti-Terrorism Act at about sa Visiting Forces Agreement, at meron din pahapyaw about naman sa franchise ng ABS-CBN. So mga kaibigan, panoorin po natin at pakinggan yung nangyari pong talakayan doon po sa isang restaurant sa Quezon City na InFocus News and Information sa pangunguna po nila Senator Kit Tatad, Ariel Ayala at Sir Bobot Pradehas. Panoorin po natin mga kaibigan.
Report to the Nation Forum dito sa Senado Press Club. Sa alam ko din na ating kasamahan sa board ng Press Club. Ako po si Nakain, Ronnie Gonzalo. At again, we'd like to thank you for your appearance and participation ngayong araw ito sa ating forum. At buong pamilya ng Diyos ko natin dito. Ang ating pagbisita today ay mga galing po sa DOST, Department of Science and Technology. Nasa tabi ko ang ating boss. One guy who needs no further introduction. Yusek Solidong, regular fixture sa radio at sa TV. Napuyo yung kanyang boses. Yusek sa ngayon. At kasalukuyan pa rin numuno sa ating T-Vox. Yusek Renato Solidong. Tama-tama, may dito kahapon. Bumalik muna kayo, Yusek.
Magandang umaga po. Ako po yung nandito upang mamaya bigyan kayo ng isang balita tungkol sa isang programa na gagawin ng Department of Science and Technology. Maraming salamat.
Huwag nakakalito na balita, ano?
Hindi maliban sa lito. Marami pa tayong gagawin, diba?
Of course, ay kaliwa naman ang hepe, ang director ng TAPI, Technology Technology Application and Promotions Institute ng DOST. Siya po ito, sino po paliwanag? Director Egay Garcia. Direct, good morning.
Hello, good morning to everyone. Magandang umaga po. Mamaya po ay suportahan po ang mga aktibidades ng aming Undersecretary at gagawin ko na rin po itong paraan upang i-promote yung darating na National Invention Contest and Exhibit. Under din po kay Yusek Solidong yun.
Okay.
Sa March 3 to 5 to be held in SM Aura. This is the National Invention Contest and Exhibit.
Welcome, Director Egay Garcia. Thank you for joining us. At siyempre, sa dating dulong kanan, ang isa sa mga kapatid, dating reporter ng Philippine Star. Pinagmamalang ko ito kasi from reporter to this woman, si Tony Torito Ayun, tama. Sorito Torrevillas. Yan. From reporter to entrepreneur. Kaya tayo ngayong umaga ay hindi lang puno ng MX3. Mayroon pa tayong M2 na yung MX3 ay galing sa Mangustin. Ito namang M2 ay galing sa Manunggay. So puno-puno tayo ng herbal supplements ngayong umaga sa ating forum. Pati mo na, dito.
Hello, good morning po. Nandito po ako kasi po, isa po ako sa mga beneficiaries ng setup ng DOST's yung drink po naman ng may iced tea, dinevelop po siya from pasteurization to bottling to commercialization.
Okay? So, fight na. Jose, paliwanag mo nga itong ating Handa Pilipinas. Bakit nilala yung Handa Pilipinas? Dapat nung pa.
Okay. Magandang umaga po muli sa inyo. On behalf of the Department of Science and Technology, gusto po namin imbitahan ng publiko, kayo po, na
Pasalamat, mabalik po tayo. Nandito tayo muli ng ating Senate President Soto. Marami po magagandang galaw sa balita ngayon. Pang yung ABS-CBN ay malulutas ng problema, mababawasan ang sakit ng ulo ng mga mamamayan, mga kaibigan ko ng ABS-CBN. Yung DFA termination ay mukhang patuloy, wala pang pagbabago dyan. Pero nung huli po tayong pumunta sa Senado, ang pinag-usapan po ron, kailangan bang pumunta sa Supreme Court para maging malinaw po ang papel ng Senado, hindi lang sa ratification, concurrence in the ratification, kundi concurrence in the abrogation of any treaty. Sa mga issue po, pwede pag-usapan yan. Pero kailangan po na yung ating relasyon, security relations with the United States, mapalawak po yan. Hindi maputol o mapakiti. No? At sa Senado po, hindi lang po yung BFI pinag-uusapan. Nang isang araw po, pinaproban nila yung kanilang bill on human security or on terrorism, kung saan marami po tayong kailangan sa ibang mga bansa natin. Kaya these are just some of the issues na pinaharap natin ngayon, for which we would like to welcome Senate President Soto and his updates on this issue. Good morning, Mr. Senate President.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Thank you for the invitation. My second time around. And I am, of course, honored every time my colleague, my former colleague, Senator Kita, invites me to work. Thank you to everyone. We have been very busy in the past few weeks since the start of the year. Not only because of work in the Senate, but also because of events that have unfolded in our country and, as a matter of fact, worldwide. It involves the issue of COVID-19. We have passed in the Senate a number of very important bills last year, but here at the 2020, we have recently passed the Anti-Terrorism Act, as we call it now, instead of the former Human Security Act. Also, we have already passed the bill establishing a national penitentiary for heinous crimes. If I may elaborate a little bit about it, it's my plan B. Originally, because I was proposing to file, I filed, proposing to pass in the Senate a bill reimposing the death penalty for high-level drug trafficking. But through the years, we have started debate on the death penalty for quite some time. And the longest interpellation I had during that time was from Senator Keita. I think through the years he was able to convince me that there should be an alternative. So if we cannot pass my main reason for wanting a death penalty for high-level drug trafficking is that among all the other crimes, the most complex crime of all is the problem of illegal drugs and drug abuse. Now, when it comes to high-level drug traffickers, they are already incarcerated, already in jail, but they can still operate. Unlike a murderer, when he is in jail, tapos na. A rapist in jail, tapos na. Baka siya mamarito. Magnanakaw, in jail, tapos na. Pero yung drug lord, nakakulong na, nag-ooperate pa. So I think, I was thinking, many, of course, our friends and colleagues think that we should remove them. So instead of proposing for a death penalty, which is still pending in the committees in the Senate, what I did was I filed a bill creating a national penitentiary for heinous criminals, and that includes high-level drug traffickers. Remove them from the rest of the criminals, or convicts, I should say. Remove them, place them somewhere else where they cannot operate. No cell sites, no signal, no communication, no nothing. And we already passed that here. So, I'm no longer pushing for the reimposition of the death penalty for high-level drug trafficking, because we were able to pass this one, my plan B. And then we are in the process of also tackling the amendments to the Anti-Money Laundering Law, my Medical Scholarship Act, which will give the Filipinos free medical scholarship. Any Filipino who would want to take up medicine should be allowed for free. Also the expanded Solo Parents Act, the Department of Disaster, Department of Water, we're tackling all this, and hopefully we'll be able to pass one or two more before the March 12 last day of the Congress for this year. After March 13, we will be resuming on May 5. So there are a number of issues that we need to resolve as soon as possible. And one of them, hopefully by Monday, will be the visiting forces agreement abrogation that was initiated by the President. So anyway, perhaps that was more or less in a capsule what the Senate has been doing in the last few weeks or last few months. Thank you again for the invitation, and I hope to be able to answer any of the questions thereafter.
I will ask Mr. Senate President, and congratulations on these measures that you mentioned, very important measures. The headlines today carry a story on the Philippine ambassador in the U.S. and the U.S. ambassador to the Philippines initiating efforts to negotiate a new defense and security agreement. No? There are no details, but I think this is a development that should be welcome. I don't know how this will affect your position in the Senate on the abrogation of the BFA, but I was thinking this is a positive development that should be welcomed by Congress itself and by everyone else who is interested in this issue. Mr. Senate President, in 1951, when we negotiated the Military Defense Treaty with the United States, the executive involved the Congress as such in the negotiations. In fact, if you look at the treaty that was signed, the signatories there were after Carlos P. Romulo and Joaquin Elizalde, who were parts of the diplomatic community. We had Vicente Francisco, who was the chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee, and his House counterpart, Diosdado Macapagal. I was wondering if, in case this negotiation pushes through, will you not be interested in suggesting to President Duterte to involve the Congress? No?
In the formulation.
In the formulation of the position, in the negotiation itself, it will not preempt your position in the ratification, but the executive and the legislative, as far as the necessity for a defense agreement is concerned.
I do agree. As a matter of fact, it's definitely not preemptive, but it might aid Congress or the Senate in the ratification. It would probably be easier because any of the issues that we might be worried about or worried about would already be resolved. And we would be able to put it on record already. As you mentioned earlier, the 1951 Mutual Defense Treaty entered into by and was formulated by the names that you mentioned. Carlos Romulo, Vicente Francisco, the number one senator during the time of the elections. The number two was Vicente Soto. My grandfather, yes, I checked on the records. I checked on the records. Anyway, 1947 was the basis agreement. That's the regional basis agreement. And then 1951 was the Mutual Defense Treaty. But all of these were enhanced by the Visiting Forces Agreement. They were all addressed by the Visiting Forces Agreement because the 1947 basis agreement was terminated in 1991. So nawala yun. Perhaps we can talk about that later. So, yung Mutual Defense Treaty and then the onset of the EDCA, the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, was all anchored on the Visiting Forces Agreement. So, hopefully, the Senate may be able to assert its perspective or the sense of the Senate that if we are asked to ratify, we should be asked to concur in any abrogation. That is the thinking of the Senate. And this does not really involve just BFA or the ICC, which the President has also abrogated. That is not the issue as far as the members of the majority of the members of the Senate are concerned. Because the issue is that we must assert our power. We must be asked whether we should also abrogate because we are asked to ratify. The Constitution is clear on that. Now they're saying that it is silent in the Constitution as far as abrogation is concerned. But I have just recently listened to the Secretary of Justice saying that there is such thing as the equity of equity fills in the gap. If there is silence, equity fills in the gap. And in this case, it should apply to the issue of ratification in the Senate. If it is silent, then equity fills in the gap as well. So we expect the Executive Department to agree with the Senate on this matter. Nevertheless, the situation right now is that in the Senate there is a resolution filed, Resolution 305, filed by Senator Drilon, seeking the intervention of the Supreme Court on the issue of the abrogation of the ICC. We were ready with a resolution asking that the same be filed for the DFA. But I have elected to, together with my colleagues, we have elected to instead focus on the assertion of the Senate. We have a petition ready. By Monday, after the Senate agrees or disagrees on a resolution concerning this power, this ratification power, we will be filing the petition for a declaratory relief in Matanos. It will be on Monday after the session. This will be a petition filed by yours truly, Senator Lacson, Rilon, Gordon, Senator Statat, and Senator Tiason. On Monday, if I may give you what they call this, a view of what might happen. The Senate Committee on Foreign Relations at the moment is still discussing whether they will report out on Monday Senate Resolution 305 or not. We will know by Monday morning. As the chairman of Committee on Foreign Relations, which was previously chairman, Senator Tata, is now chaired by Senator Pimentel. And he is consulting his members whether the 305 should be reported out or not on Monday. If it is then reported out, we might just amend a little more, a bit of the resolution to include the VFA, and then pass the Senate resolution. If not, then we will be ready with another resolution that directly focuses on the assertion of the Senate of its power. And that will be contained in the petition for declaratory relief and mandamus that we will be filing to the Supreme Court thereafter, right after. We will leave it at that. I'm sure the executive department, and I have strong belief that the executive department will follow what the Supreme Court will say.
Thank you very much, Mr. Senate President. Moving forward, without jumping the gun on anybody, the news stories today talk of Ambassador Romualdez in Washington, D.C., and U.S. Ambassador Sung Kim initiating the effort at negotiating a new agreement. Is it possible that the two countries will have to revisit the mutual defense treaty? You know, since the 1950s, during the time of Clara and Recto, the main complaint about this MDT is that it lacks a automatic retaliatory clause, similar to the treaty of the United States and the NATO countries. Under the NATO treaty, it doesn't attack on any NATO member. All the members automatically act to retaliate. Dito po sa atin, MDT, malinaw po yan na an attack on the Philippines will be considered an attack on the US and will be responded to according to the constitutional processes of the parties. Ibig sabihin, kung kailangan ng congressional approval, dadaan doon, hindi po automatic. Yun po ang gusto sanang mailagay ng ating mga kaibigan dito sa tratadong ito. Itong unang reklamo. Kaya nakapagtataka na imbis na itulak natin yung demand na yun, tinanggal natin yung DFA. Mukhang it has a move in the opposite direction. Hindi pa ba pwedeng buhayin natin, Mr. Senate President, yung panukalang yun na dapat magkaroon ng automatic retaliatory clause kung atakihin yung mga pwersa ng Pilipinas.
Yes, indeed. Allow me to speak optimistically. We're optimistic that the Supreme Court will agree with the Senate that we must be asked to concur in case of abrogation also. Right? If that happens, or not concur with the President, or it does not automatically mean also that we will agree with the President. But what we can do is call for a review. Call for a review of the BFA, and at the same time, the possibility of also asking for a review of the MDT. And then the issue on retaliatory clause and other issues also. As far as justice, the issue of justice is concerned, it can be addressed fully. So, mas maganda talaga kung magkakaroon ng paniniwala na ang Senado ay kailangan mag-concur, sapagkat pwede natin galawin ngayon yun at i-review. Because otherwise, if the abrogation and termination happens, then the only thing is that in the future we'll probably have to sit down again and talk about another visiting forces agreement. Yes, perhaps that will be better because mas maliwanag na ulit, mas maalam natin ang pwede. Pero in the meantime, ano mangyayari? Then the MDT and the EDCA would be not enforceable. So mas maganda na siguro kung talagang magkaroon ng pagkakataon ng Senado na ma-review ito at makakakilos kami agad.
Thank you po, Mr. President. Bukod po sa problema ng agresyon na mukhang malayo na po sa katotohanan ngayon, ay nandiyan po yung international terrorism. Ito problema ng lahat ng bansa ngayon. Pero kayo po sa Senado, pinasa po nyo yung bagong anti-terrorism law. You repealed the Human Security Act of 2007 at binago po ninyo. Palagay ko po, dahil sa problema ng terrorism, mas kailangan natin ang pakikisama natin sa malalaking bansa para labanan po ito. Kayo po ba ay handang itulak ng pananaw na ito para mapalawak at mapalalim ang ating cooperation with our allies?
Yes, because the BFA is not only confined to military exercises. Recently, and through the years, because of the problem of cybersecurity and terrorism, it has evolved into a cooperation between the United States and the Philippines, involving cybersecurity, involving cyber terrorism, involving terrorism per se. And with that, we have already passed in the Senate the Anti-Terrorism Act, which is a change of the Human Security Act before. And this gives more power to government to address the problem of terrorism. And talagang nakadikit ito kasama sa mga pag-cooperasyon natin sa United States. Hindi naman kasi na-confine sa military exercises lamang ang BFA. Nakasama na rin ang anti-terrorism at yung mga pati yung mga research and training ng ating mga armed forces at ng Philippine National Police ay also involved and nasasakop doon sa BFA sa ating kooperasyon sa kanila. Yes, so I do. I agree. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sir President. Kailangan po ay umalis po ni Sir President ng alas 11 po dito sa ating forum. Kaya bubuksan na po natin ang mesa para sa mga katanungan. Ariel?
May ilang sector po na nagtatanong at nagsasabi na this amendment sa Human Security Act na pinasa ng Senado recently, monster law, it's a monster law.
Yeah, thank you.
Parang hindi na ma-separate ang terorista sa karaniwang kumokontra sa powers that be.
Definitely not. Hindi totoo yun at hindi mangyayari yun. Maliwanag yung laman ng Anti-Terrorism Act that if you're not a member of any terrorist organization, you're not terrorizing the community or the country, hindi ka naman makakasama dito. Posible ka makasama kung common crime or whatever crimes that being committed. Maliwanag yung laman ng Anti-Terrorism Act. Ang isa lang sa mga mapapansin ninyo, and we were able to address it in this bill, yung nakaraan na Human Security Act, masyadong sumobra ang safeguards. Sumobra ang safeguards na ang nangyari ay for the entire duration of the law, there was only one conviction. There was only one conviction. Nag-plead guilty pa yun. Hindi ano yun, ha? Hindi yung kamo kakaliwan na pangyayari. In other words, hirap na hirap tayo doon sa dati sapagkat takot na takot yung mga enforcers eh. Meron doon sa dating Human Security Act na kapag inaresto ka at ikaw ay hindi kinasuhan at pinakawalan ka na, yung pagkaka-aresto sa iyo kung ilang oras yun, magbabayad ng fine yung humuli sa iyo ng 500,000 per hour ba o per day? Per day. Takot na takot yung mga pulis at mga enforcers. Mamaya nga naman hindi ba? So, yung mga ganun bagay, in-address natin yun. But again, also with proper safeguards, na hindi basta-basta kahit sino pwede ko tapunin. Hindi ganun yun. If not involved in any terrorism or terrorist organization, definitely walang problema. Kasi ang isa sa mga nangyayari sa atin dito, katulad na nangyari, nakakalat na pala yung mga terrorista sa Mindanao. Nagkaroon bigla ng marawisin. Walang magawa yung armed forces. Walang magawa ang PNP noon. Kahit ang sabi tuloy nila, meron daw failure of intelligence. Hindi. Alam nilang meron. Hindi nila makilo. Hindi nila magalaw. Because they have to go through the courts. So, ito pa naman, still, you still have to go through the courts, pero medyo mas maluwag na ng konti at mas identify na agad kung sino ang terrorist. Ganon yung laman ng anti-terrorism.
Paano po sa finances ng terrorism? Na-address pa na itong bagong batas?
Meron din. Meron din. Yes, I do not recall the section, but it addresses also issues on money laundering. Na-involve yan.
Yung pong arrest without warrant and detention for an X number of days. Paano mo natin masisiguro na ito po hindi maabuso?
Meron eh. Meron pa rin. Hindi pwedeng the usual courses of law is still enforced. In other words, the continuing crime, doon pwede ang warrantless arrest. Otherwise, you must have a warrant. Ganun pa rin, hindi naman gawan.
hindi po natin tinatawaran ang kakayanan po ng ating kapulisan at armed forces. Pero sa lahat po yatang anti-terrorism activities na naganap sa ating bansa, kasama na po yung Marawi at saka yung Masapano, malaki po ang papel na ginampanan ng Amerikano. No? At ito po'y naging posible through the BFA. In the next 6 months na nakahinto po yung BFA, anong klase pong cooperation meron tayo with Americans?
Until 180 days, we're sure of what we have. We still have. The question is after 180 days. I will not be able to give you an intelligent answer on what would happen thereafter. So, again, we are keeping our after being allowed to have a say on the abrogation. Now, just going back to the issue of para lang malinaw at hindi ka ba yung mga iba ng sinasabi na o yung mga natatakot sa anti-terrorism act. Sino ba ang terrorist? Pagka ikaw ay member ng isang grupo, o individual ka, organization, association member ka, ng anti-terrorism ng council na automatically inadopt ng UN Security Council. Pero silang consolidated list. Yun yung kasama lang doon. Okay? Ngayon, any individual or organization committing the prohibited act shall have the opportunity to be heard before the Court of Appeals upon application of the ATC and recommendation of the National Intelligence Coordinating Authority before being proscribed as a terrorist or the terrorist group. Yung detention without judicial warrant of arrest within a period of 14 calendar days, the arrest may detain the suspect. Detention can be extended, pero all current laws, from 3 days detention to 14 days or extendable, lahat yan shall fall under the existing laws of the country. The rights of the detained persons shall be informed of the nature and the cause of the arrest. They have the right to remain silent, they have the right to counsel. So, ano lang ito, more or less, mas mahigpit na lang konti, talagang identified na anti-terrorism ang batas natin at hindi lang yung Human Security Act natin. Not to discount the provisions of the Human Security Act. Marami rin naman magandang provision yun. Kaya ang ginawa namin, lahat ng matitinong provision na tingin namin ay bagay, inilagay namin dito. That is why there is no longer a Human Security Act. Ang mangyayari, di ba dati pag meron tayong pinasa, and then there are some provisions that you have to go back to the old law. We remove that. Everything is contained in this new law. Para wala rin gano'n. Pati yung mga precautions on whole departure order, yung sa AMLAC, lahat yan, kung ano yung prevailing laws of the country will be in effect.
Sir, yung leftist organization, CPP, NPA, NDF, they were declared as foreign terrorist organization. Will membership in that organization fall in that new law? Kasi sila define na nila as foreign terrorist organization. Pwede silang ma-detain without warrant.
If they are classified as a member of the terrorist organization, yes. But again, proper procedures are followed. Hindi basta just a whim of any enforcer.
Isa pa po, ang dictum ng terorista, public and brutal.
Oh, by the way, mere membership, kailangan kakombinasyon yan ng merong, may action, merong threat to commit terrorism, Merong planning, training, involved ka sa planning, training, preparing, facilitating the commission of a terrorist act. Di ba? Tapos, conspiracy to commit terrorism, proposal to commit terrorism, inciting din, tapos, recruitment to a terrorist organization. Yung mga yun, kailangan nangyayari yun. Para ikaw ay arrestuhin.
Yung victim ng terorista, always public and brutal. Yung brutal, hindi na pag-uusapan. Hindi na po public. Yung pulong troll farm, yung kasama sa acts of terrorism.
Troll farm?
Yeah.
Hindi naman siguro.
Sila nagpapakalat ng takot eh.
Sa bagay, pero
Okay, so mga kaibigan, yan po, napakinggan at napanood nyo na po yung ating dinaluhang press conference. Nito lamang Sabado po yan, dyan po sa isang restaurant sa Quezon City. At kayo na po, bahala magbigay ng reaksyon, opinion, doon po sa nangyaring talakayan. Ano? At siyempre pa, ay talaga naman, ewan ko, ang hirap pala ng mga mambabatas. No? Ang hirap din pala ng isang, kumbaga sa walang iniwan nga ho yan sa ikaw ang magulang, may mga anak ka. No, kung paano mo sila palalakin, etc. So, ganun din po ang ating bansa. No, ikaw ang presidente, so yung mga anak mo, yung senador, yung mga senate president, yan ang mga anak mo. So, ikaw ang mag-ano kung paano mo palalakihin yung, o paano mo mamani-obrahin, paano mo pag-aayusin yung bansang Pilipinas. Okay, mga kaibigan, so pasamantala, magpapaalam muna po muli ang inyong lingkod. Ako po yung naging kasama, kauntahan, kakwentuhan, kajaming, kakosa, Rocel Lopez, at nakasama po natin sa technical side si Joshua Mendoza. Magbabalik po tayo muli sa Tuesday edition sa araw ng bukas ng programang Utol dito pa rin sa Spear Cyber TV. Magandang hapon Pilipinas, hasta la vista.
Usapin, talakayin, opinyon, lilinawin kasama si Rocel Lopez, umaarangkada sa Spear Cyber TV.